Welcome back, it's Lucy from Nanny Buttons Crafts. This was last week's planner and I didn't share it with you, but I'm going to do this week's planner with you. But this is kind of like my nod to Halloween. Oh, I love this washi tape. This was a rainbow pack from eBay. I don't know who the direct supplier was, but it's pretty cool. So that was last week's planner page, and here is this week's. And I've started it, so I'm really sorry about that. Let's take it out so we can do it better, and I'll show you what I've done so far. I hope to have a load of craft supplies come, but they haven't come yet. And it was Halloween things already made, because I don't have any Halloween dies at the moment, but that's okay. So all I've done is stuck some silver washi tape on the bottom and a little bit down here. And because this is half term, it's pretty much mainly about the kids more than it is crafting really. So that's why having this strip of washi tape, this is how I distinguish what they're doing and what I'm doing. So what we're going to do, so what I thought I'd do, because I don't have any dies, I do have a cutting machine. For it's probably time that I actually use the cutting machine. Here is one of the things. I made this myself by simply making the outline shape, popping a Halloween in and a bat. And of course you get all the bits inside, so you could use that for you know, as pieces. I think I've saved the bat. You could save all the words, so that's really good. I'm just going to stick that on there in a second. So the cutting machine I have is the Silhouette Cameo, and that is absolutely brilliant for this time of year. It's absolutely full of Halloween files. You can just spend a fortune on files if you want, or if you've got a subscription you can go mad. And at the moment they've got, I think it's either 20 or 25% off all the files. So I'll just put a little bit in this. I don't know where this black card's from, but it's almost like a chalkboard effect. It feels like you could write on it with chalk. I don't know where my chalk pen is. There's only a smidgen of it left, and I wasn't even sure if it would cut properly in the machine, but it did. Well, enough to work for this. So we're just going to pop this Halloween. We're going to cover the date. I'm not worried about that at all. And I've only left a tiny bit of space to write in, which is fine because on Thursday we are out and about doing stuff anyway, so I'm not planning on doing anything crafty then as such. So I also have this cute little bat, and he's the inside of there, but I did cut out this boo sign. Isn't that cute? So I think we should just layer that on here. Usually when I'm planning I cut out some kind of like random shapes like this. Sometimes I use my cutters, sometimes I use my dies, and then when I've cut these out I write down on the things that I want to do. So sometimes they're, you know, if we were doing something on there I'd write it on there like dentist or whatever and stick them on. Sometimes I leave a space and I write on it. It can vary really. I also cut out this little web, but it went a bit wrong in the corner, but I'm not worried about that, I'll be fine. And a cool little witch's boo. Well, that was really, really cute. So, and I've got this punch, which is a Stampin' Up punch. I'm going to cut out some bear trees, because they're always a bit spooky, aren't they? Bear trees. So I'll cut them out in black. This is the paper. You can't really see it on there, but it's got like that chalk effect to it. It's like quite dull. I don't really want all of that, do I? Well, I'll just cut it anyway. So we've got, oh, we've got some dark clouds. I suppose you could use that for something. Where did he go? Where did my little tree go? There he is. There's my little tree. Ooh, look at the spooky little tree. I think we'll get some more, but I think rather than waste the card, I think you have to look at the dies you've got. I'm just going to poke that in there, see if I can make that cut so I'm not wasting loads of card. I'm just going to jiggle it around until it's covered. Yeah, you have to kind of look at the things you've got. Can they be used? although they're not Halloween, you know, they're kind of cool, aren't they? And the same with like some leaves. You know, I've got a black leaf there, that's a X-cut leaf, so that's kind of something you could use for Halloween, thinking about it. So let's pop some of these, but as well as doing that, let's move all this out of the way. Sorry this is a bit random, I haven't really pre-planned it in my head, so you're getting it as I'm doing it. And I'm going to make some, these are a bit like that one, they're a bit like journaling cards, aren't they? But I'm just going to make some little spots to like cover up some empty spaces and stuff, because we haven't got loads and loads of stuff going on. So I'm just gonna, this paper is Do Crafts paper. I can't remember exactly what range it was, but this was free with a magazine, and I just thought, I don't have any Halloween paper, but this is kind of like dark, isn't it? And I always notice with like journaling cards, they've always got rounded off edges. We'll just do a couple of these in different sizes. Yeah, they've always got rounded edges, which I quite like. I may invest in a proper round edge thing for someone. I don't know what punch and a round edge punch. So I'm just these are really random. I'm not really guessing what size, I'm just popping out a few. I just thought they were quite dark and sort of interesting. So as I don't have a die, I mean a punch, the edges, I do have my envelope punch card, and that has on the edge a trimmer. If you're going to buy one piece of craft equipment, you know, or you have a small list, this would be one of those things for me, because you can make far more than just an envelope on it. But I still might get a little hand punch at some point, because obviously if I'm going anywhere, so this is a bit big to take. So yeah, I just think with the rounded edges they look nicer. Then my pages aren't rounded edges, are they? Never mind. So I am hoping to bring you loads more on planning, because I know I've had a few of you say, you know, you're quite interested but you don't really understand. I didn't want to really go down the whole sticker route. I know you can do that, but I didn't want to do that. But I do find that if I make the effort to actually do my planner and it looks, you know, and I'm happy with it, and I go back to it more often throughout the week to check what I'm doing, which I should be doing every day anyway. But and I know what I'm doing in the morning, you know, I know what I need to do at that point. So let's have a go at playing around with these. So I'm going to do this upside down. So like I said, we aren't super busy with different things going on, so we can afford to use up loads of space with this. And I bought this from Hobbycraft. This is really thick, thinking, oh, it'd be great to have something a bit thicker, but actually it's a bit too thick, so probably won't buy a thicker one again. It's just the tear tape, but actually it's coming off really well. Is that because it's thicker, I wonder? I don't know. Sometimes I really struggle with tear tape. Okay, so we're just going to put that here. And it doesn't really have to line it. Should we put a bat on it? Yeah, let's put the bat on it. So as you can see, this is just completely random. I've not planned it. Probably wouldn't be able to fit everything in, but that's okay. Yeah, just so he's in there. Are we feeling, is it looking spooky? Are we feeling the spooky? Let's put the boo there as well. So this one, I kept this on a really shiny paper, and it was just a random scrap bit that I had left as well, so that's good. Use up your scraps. Okay, I'm going to put that kind of straight. Boo. and then the witches. Oh, let's put some more of these in before I get too crazy. So I don't use glue with my planner because it's like can be so sticky that you they can make the pages go all crinkled. I don't really like that, but so it's usually just tear tape. Anita's tacky glue is not too sticky, so you don't need to kind of, that's not going to go too gloopy as long as you don't put too much on. Let's put some of these trees in the corner. So I usually like allow an hour for my planner. Obviously, like it's more important to write down what you're doing in it. But this is so creative and this is just fun, and it's okay, it's my time. I just want to, you know, if I want to spend it doing this, I don't see it as a waste, especially not if it means I go back and check what I'm meant to be planning, and I don't see it as a waste of like supplies and stuff either, because it's just really fun. And obviously like Halloween and Christmas are an easy thing to do, aren't they? So I'll try and share with you some stuff that perhaps is not so much fun to do, to make, like, you know, your planning more fun the rest of the time. Should we use this is the shoe from the witch's foot? I think we'll probably put that down there. So should we make sure we pop this in, because that's just fun, isn't it? Don't want to waste it. Don't want to waste a shoe. Oh, it's looking good, isn't it? So just like this, this is good fun. You know, this would also be really great if you were doing like a scrapbook. Like I said, I haven't bought any dice, so I've just used my Silhouette Cameo and the files that are in there. But I think I would like to get some dies next year. I think that'd be quite fun. Do I want to use any more coloured pieces? Did I cut any smaller ones? Yeah, I did. Should we put that one just there? So usually when I do this, I wrote everything in and I'm going around that, or I'm going around these, but I'm not this time. I'm going to fill it in afterwards. Oh look, how cool is this? Is that enough? What do we think? Have we done enough? Yeah, I think that's kind of enough for now. So if I do get these craft supplies, I will share them with you because they are so cute. And we're technically, this is this week, so we're not in Halloween yet. So there's lots more. I could do a bit of Halloween into next week, or definitely on Monday anyway. Yeah, so thanks for watching that. I'm not going to show you where I fill in all the bits because that's boring. And I hope you really feel like you want to have a go at doing some planning. Mine is a paper chase one, and it's A4, so that A5, sorry, so that allows me to like have a creative space to work with. All right, thank you ever so much for joining me, and take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.